We request Architect Habib Khan Garu to address the gathering.
Hyderabad is my hometown where I was born and brought up. Before I had the opportunity to leave and stay elsewhere in the country. I accepted this invitation for the simple reason that it's good to see the warmth of all the faces, the smiles, the twinkle in the eyes, the shake hands, the hugs. And it's a welcome break from the virtual reality that we all were living in the last couple of years. After I became the president, the lockdowns happened 6 months after I took over the president, and I became a virtual president of the Council of Architecture. The only advantage is that I cannot now put my video off or audio off and leave the meeting. I have to complete my assignment and complete it diligently. But it's a pleasure to be amongst my fraternity of architects and the future architects of my country. Especially the students, I think you would have heard the term Council of Architecture, but probably would not know what Council of Architecture is or what it does. Council of Architecture was established under the Architects Act of 1972, and it is given the mandate of regulating architectural profession and architectural education. We ensure that the institutions across the country maintain a minimum standard so that the education that is imparted in the institutions is of a certain standard, so that the students who are studying there are not given a raw deal. And it is very heartening to note that SVCA is completing 25 years of its existence, and like Reddy ji was saying, it's a very difficult task to run an institute so exceptionally well for 25 years continuously. My heartiest congratulations to the faculty and the management of SVCA and the students who are studying now in this institute. Special greetings on the World Architecture Day today, and it's a pleasure to be amongst all of you here today in Hyderabad on this occasion. I extend my greetings, and if you tune into any FM radio today, you will find greetings and architecture and Council of Architecture throughout the day. So please do tune in to FM, and you will find that we are trying to increase awareness about architecture in our country, in our society, amongst our citizens. I was also a little disturbed about the fact that the World Architecture Day was clubbed with the World Habitat Day. And I feel that we as Indians should celebrate Indian Architecture Day, which I think we would very soon roll it out, and we will celebrate Indian Architecture Day when the council was established, that is 31st of December 1973. So very soon we will come out with celebrations where we will be celebrating Indian Architecture Day, and I am sure with support of all of you across the country, we will be able to do it, and we will be able to establish this vitally important day in our lives, because architecture governs every moment and every breath that we are breathing in. We at the council are doing a lot of transformation. We have brought in a lot of transparency, honesty, commitment and dedication in the working of the council, and we have made council absolutely accessible to each and every person. I am accessible 24/7, and so is my executive committee and the officials of the COA. And I implore you to come forward with your issues, problems, concerns, suggestions and improvements that we can bring in the working of our own council, so that we have a better future as far as our education is concerned, as far as our profession is concerned. We understand the importance of teachers and the contribution that teachers make in the learning of an architect and making of an architect. And we at the council are now rolling out a portal which is dedicated to the training and research centers that we have in Pune, Bhopal, and now in Bangalore and Delhi, wherein we want to augment the capacity of the teachers. We want to hold hands of the teachers and improve the quality of the teachers so that we produce better architects for our country. The portal is called Samarthya, and it's a digital portal where we're having all the archives of all the proceedings that happens across the country and in the TRCs, all the training programs. We are having online module, and we are now rolling out that every new teacher who is employed in an institution has to compulsorily undergo a 3-month training program with the TRC of the council, so that we achieve a certain level of excellence. And that will be rolled out from January on the online portal, which is called the Samarthya. We are also digitizing all the libraries of all the institutes across the country, because we feel that knowledge should be accessible to each and every person free of cost. So this linking of the libraries across the country and the digitization of it all will pave a will go a long way and will pave a way of accessibility of information across the country. We are also having a thesis TRC portal which is linked to the Shodh portal of the Government of India, and we will also be available as an app. Council of Architecture will also be available as an app, and in Bangalore we are opening a new TRC center. The competition, design competition is being rolled out very soon. It's a 2-acre land allotted by the Bangalore University to establish a TRC, and I am happy to inform you that we are also establishing an extension office of the Council of Architecture to be easily accessible for the people in the south, so that you can access Bangalore for all your issues, including registration and certificates and any other issue that you will have. So there are a lot of work that is happening at the council with your support, with the support of the faculty, with the support of the students and practicing architects. We are also rolling out a manual of architectural practice which will become a Bible like the NBC very soon, and it concerns everything to do with architectural practice: how to talk to a client, how to get a client, how to procure services, how to establish an office, how to keep book of accounts, how to make drawings, how to have your logo, how to write letters, everything, including competitions, including fees, prescription of fees, calculation of fees, everything is there in that manual, and we will be rolling that out in November. The council has already approved that and it will be regulated very soon. So I am looking forward for a very proactive involvement and suggestions. It's a dynamic process and suggestions are always invited, and we will keep updating the volume. It will be available online as well as in hardbound copies. And once again, thank you so much for inviting me here and listening to me and to my thoughts. I am available the whole day. If you wish to contact me, talk to me, I am available for all of you. RTS congratulations to SVCA, all the students, and especially the students who are the future of my country. I wish you the best, and I hope that you will study abroad, get your knowledge updated, expand your horizons, and come back to my country, to our country, to contribute in the growth and help our country become a world leader very soon. Whatever we are doing at the council as a regulatory authority, whatever your institute is doing, whatever all the institutes in the country are doing for the good of you who are the future architects of our country. And I am sure you will understand the importance of being an architect, because architect is responsible for the intangible well-being of the citizens, of your fellow citizens. You live in spaces and buildings designed by architects 24/7. You're sitting in a space designed by an architect, and it plays on your mind, it plays on your psyche, and it helps you grow or not grow as an individual. A badly designed building actually affects your mental growth and the mental well-being. So architects are responsible for the intangible contribution which the society does not recognize as much as the tangible contribution of the doctors is recognized, because you go to a doctor and you get well, and that tangible contribution is recognized, but the intangible contribution with an architect makes is not recognized. We are making efforts at the end of the council to do this, and I request all of you, each and every one of you, to educate people and society in general to understand the importance of architecture and what architects do. And I am sure we all will do it collectively, because only together we can bring about a change. We cannot do it alone. Together we can bring about a change, and council is you and you are the council. And all the best to each and everyone present here. Thank you so much for inviting me and listening to me. Thank you.